They done let me in the door. They done gave your boy a chance, now the youngin' finna blow. It's a shame finna put the game in the figure four. Youngin' fresh from out that.
Welcome back to my channel. For we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, man. Fuck it. You ain't gotta like the video, you gotta comment, but I do appreciate it if you hit the sub button. Now in this video, we talk about Attack on Titan, but in particular, we talk about Chapter 133 and explaining Titan powers. Chapter 133, Annie says that the female Titan was nothing compared to the other Titan shifters. In fact, the female Titan couldn't do shit, right? So they had to experiment with her Titan in particular to make it what it is now for Annie. So the reason why Annie can crystallize particular parts of her body is because before she became a Titan shifter, she had drunk some of the spinal fluid from a previous armored Titan, right? And her drinking that gave her the ability to crystallize parts of her body. And doing that made her very, very difficult to tear her down, you know? Eren even said it in season 2 or season 3 to Reiner. He said that, hey, compared to Annie, you're not shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Annie put up a better fight than you. And it's because of her ability, not just to fight, but her ability to crystallize parts of her body. Now, the second power that Annie has is the Scream, or whatever, or the Titan call. Well, I forgot what the fuck they call it in particular, but her Scream. Now, the only way that I can think that can give her that certain type of power is that she drunk some of Zeke's spinal fluid, thus giving her the ability to control Titans. Now, Marley never knew that, you know what I'm saying, that Zeke was a member of the royal family. He kept that hidden away from them. So I don't think they, you know what I'm saying, they knew. But just because of, you know what I'm saying, Zeke making the Beast Titan special because of his royal family blood and the fact that he can control Titans, they're like, hey, you can control Titans. Let's give some of your power to Annie, you know what I'm saying, and give her the ability to control Titans at a certain point. Now, the big question is, why can't Annie control Titans like how Zeke or Eren can, right? Or just any member of the royal family if they're a Titan shifter. Why can't she control Titans like how they can? Now, the only answer that I can think of for that question is the fact that she was given Zeke's spinal fluid in a small dose, right? She didn't drink it like how Falco did, you know what I'm saying? Because he drunk a lot of wine. So he drunk a big dose of Zeke's spinal fluid, thus giving him this beast-looking Jaws Titan. And now he has not just the Jaws Titan's memories, but he now has the Beast Titan memories. But he doesn't have Zeke's memories because Zeke is not dead yet. So he has memories of a previous Beast Titan who could fly. I don't think it's Xavier. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are saying, like, maybe it's Xavier. But Xavier said that his Titan cannot be used in battle. If you got a Beast Titan who can fly and shit, that you can use that shit in battle. So I think Xavier Beast Titan with some type of like fish or some type of marine life or something like that. But he definitely wasn't what Falco is now or what Zeke is now. So it's like back to Annie. So the reason why she can, you know what I'm saying, harden her skin in particular parts of her body is because she was given a small dose from the armored Titan. And the reason why she can call and summon Titans to her is because she was given a small dose of Zeke's Titan fluid. So that, you know what I'm saying, by giving small doses, allowing her to keep her female Titan form. You know, so if she would have got a big dose from the armored Titan, she would be just like how Reiner is, fully armored from head to toe. And if she was given a big dose from Zeke's spinal fluid, she would be this beast-looking female Titan. So in reality, Annie is 3 Titans in one. The female Titan, the armored Titan, and the Beast Titan. But just a little bit. But she's more of the female Titan than what she is the armor and the Beast Titan. We don't know how much doses of the Titans of the Titan fluids that she was given. But she was given them, right? Now, Isayama foreshadowed this experiment of Titan powers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Being added to other Titan shifters. Isayama been foreshadowed this back in season 3 of part 1 when Eren was chained up and he looked over and he saw the armor Titan fluid. And if you remember, Eren, without the help of the armor Titan fluid, he couldn't crystallize his body at all, his Titan body at all. They thought that he was the same as Annie, and he thought that he was the same as Reiner, but he just couldn't do it. And the reason why he couldn't do it because his Titan wasn't built for that. It wasn't his power in the first place. So he had to drink that Titan fluid to give him the ability to crystallize his hands and his whole body if he wanted to. And you can obviously tell that experiment with different Titan powers, combining in another Titan or just one Titan. You can see that all these Titan powers act differently for certain Titans. Like for Annie, she can harden her, some particular parts of her body. For Eren, he can only harden his hands or harden his body if he want to. He's the only Titan that we've seen on camera that can fully harden his body and make it like a statue of him. But so obviously, drinking some of the armored Titan fluids for certain other, Titan shifters, it will look different for other Titan shifters. They wouldn't be able to harden too much, Like, this shit is fucking crazy. Like, just knowing that it changes everything. Like remember back in season 1, when Eren was fighting Annie, because Annie has parts of the armored Titan and most likely the Beast Titan inside of her, if Eren would have never stopped at, episode 25 of season 1, and he would have never felt sorry for Annie because he was crying, and if he would have ate her, this motherfucker would have had the Attack Titan, the Founding Titan, a big part of the female Titan, a small part of the Armored Titan, and a small part of the Beast Titan. So, like, that would have been fucking crazy. Like, that would have changed a lot of shit. Like, that's fucking crazy to think about. Like, for real, man. Because now, if you look at all the mindless Titans that has been wandering around Paradise Island in the past, like the ones that looked crazy, the ones that was running on all fours and big at the same time, you could tell that them motherfuckers was given the Cart Titan and some type of other Titan fluid, to give them that type of look, to be able to run on fours but big as fuck too. Like some of them Titans that, even if you look at Rod Reed's Titan, you could tell that he had the Titan fluid of the Colossal Titan, but he was given a big dose. He had a big fucking dose. So when he licked it, it made him bigger than what the Colossal Titan was. Because if you look at the Colossal Titan, the original the Titan shifter of the Colossal Titan, his head eclipsed the fucking wall. But if you look at Rod Reed's Titan, his whole fucking body, his whole torso, eclipsed the fucking wall. So obviously Rod Reed injected, or not injected, but he licked up some of, a big dose of the Colossal Titan's Titan fluid. And that's the reason why he was so fucking big. And we never could figure it out. Like, we always thought it was his blood, like, that made him that big or something like that. No, it was because he had fucking licked up a big dose of the Colossal Titan's Titan fluid. Now, I'm not saying it's Bertoltz. I'm just saying it's a former Colossal Titan fluid that Marley had just, had just took it from every Titan shifter throughout the generations of Titan shifters. And that's just crazy to think about. That's fucking crazy, man. That's crazy, man. So if you want to look at it, Eren has the Attack Titan, the Founding Titan, a small portion of the Armored Titan, and a big portion of the, Warhammer Titan because he ate him. That's fucking crazy. So Eren really got 4 Titans inside of him. Now, the only thing that I can't think of is, like, where do the Warhammer Titan fluid play a big part in it, right? Because if you look at Annie can make a shell around her. That's the reason why they couldn't get to her to actually, to basically torture her or to basically get answers from her, because she had crystallized herself in this little shell. So maybe she got that power from the Warhammer Titan as well. So to make the female Titan so powerful, they basically injected three to four Titans inside of her. The Beast Titan, the Armored Titan, and the Warhammer Titan. I'm not thinking the Cart Titan because he would look way different. But most definitely they injected that's crazy. That's fucking crazy, man. And if you look at it, I just now figured this out, right? If you look at season 3 of part 2 of Attack on Titan, when Reiner came back, he came back with a whole new power, because we all know that they had to go back to basically deliver Ymir to Marley and, give her power to Gilead. But when he came back with Zeke and Berto, and he was ready to fight Eren, he came back with a whole new power, and that new power was to basically be creative with his heart, with his Titan hardening. And maybe he got that from the Warhammer Titan, because we all know that the Warhammer Titan has the ability to be creative with his Titan hardening, creating hammers, creating, bows, and creating spikes coming out the air. Maybe they gave some of the Warhammer Titan to Reiner so he can manipulate and basically be creative with his Titan hardening just a little bit, giving him those claws on his feet and giving him the claws on his hands so that he could climb the fucking wall. Because he couldn't do that from the jump. He couldn't do that, from the very jump. Because if you think about it, it's like, if you could do that, why bust the fucking wall in the beginning? You know what I'm saying? Why bust the wall in the beginning when you could just climb over this shit? Like, but they probably had to bust the wall anyway. But it's just something to think about. Like, okay, like, he didn't have that power from the very beginning. He came back with a whole new power. So maybe he got that from the Warhammer Titan. That's probably where the Warhammer Titan plays a big part in that too. So maybe, Reiner is a little bit part of Warhammer. The Warhammer Titan, also Annie, because Annie can crystallize herself in that little diamond form, just like how the Warhammer Titan can do, hiding itself underground while controlling its Titan above. So, like, it's just crazy. It just gives you a whole new perspective on Titan powers and all. So if you want to be creative, right? Let's think about some shit too. If somebody was to get the Attack Titan a dose of Eren's spinal fluid, them motherfuckers would have the Attack Titan, the Warhammer Titan, some other fucking. That's just crazy, bro. Like, just getting the Attack Titan powers is just enough. The fact that you can see future memories is just enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, bro, to think about. Like, but I guess that's how Titan powers is developed in some of these, a lot of these Titan shifters. They basically just combine, some of these Titan shifter powers within, each Titan shifter. More, they gave more to Annie because she wasn't shit. They probably gave a lot to, the only thing I can't really think about the Cart Titan, because that bitch is really trash. Like the Cart Titan can just pick up shit, carry shit, and have high stamina, and very agile, just like how the Jaws Titan. But other than that, it's like, bitch, what else can you do? The Jaws Titan changed after Ymir, after Ymir had it. So you really couldn't look at how the Jaws Titan played, looking at Ymir, because she couldn't really do a lot of shit either. She wasn't really that effective either. So why did Gilliard look so different? That's something, because he looked like a whole lion. He didn't even look like a regular Jaws Titan. He looked like a whole lion. So maybe they experimented with Gilliard's Titan as well. Probably gave him some. Oh man, I don't know, bro. It's crazy, bro. If they would have fucking, that's crazy, bro. They probably gave Gilliard some of Zeke's spinal fluid as well. But like I said, just because he was given Zeke's spinal fluid don't mean you're gonna have, it's gonna affect him in a different way. Maybe it just affected his Titan form, made him that type of lion, type of looking Titan, because he don't look like a regular Jaws Titan, and Falco don't either. They look way different from Ymir. So the reason why Ymir looked way different, because she was just given the regular Jaws Titan power, and the reason why she was so small is because she had the Jaws Titan spinal fluid injected in her from the very beginning. That's how they make Titan so big and so small. Or or I can be wrong, by me saying that, I can be wrong. The reason why they probably big and so small is because of the small, the amount of dose that the person gets. So I don't know, if you're given a big dose, I guess you're you're given a big Titan. If you're given a small dose, I guess you're given a small Titan. I don't know. Like, that's the weird part about it. It's like, okay, maybe she was given the Jaws Titan fluid from the very jump, but maybe she was just given a small dose, making her that small. But it's just crazy. It's fucking crazy, bro. Like, it just makes you look at this shit a lot different now. Like, it's fucking crazy. It's like, when did these Titan powers develop? Because we know that Ymir had all of them all in one, but we didn't really see her use each power, on camera. All we know is that she was big or bigger than the Colossal Titan. She obviously had the power to found the Titan, and she obviously had the power of the Warhammer Titan to be creative with the things that she had made for the king. Like the bridges and the buildings and shit like that. that is possibly the power of the Warhammer Titan, to be creative with that shit. You know what I'm saying? To basically form. You know what I'm saying? Just be creative with the way how you use the heart in it. So it's like the only big powers that we know for sure is the Attack Titan, ability to see the future, the Warhammer Titan, and the Founding Titan. Maybe the Armor Titan was created by the Warhammer Titan, because, you know what I'm saying, just giving him a big dose, maybe just made his body just fully armored, because Ymir wasn't fully armored. You know what I'm saying? So it's just going crazy. It's crazy to think about. I'm gonna definitely look more into it, but I can't wait to read y'all comments. You know, it's really the end of the video. Be ready for the next video, because that's gonna be a crazy one. Like, I'm going to be talking about Ymir and Eren, like the reason why their fucking eyes is blacked out. So that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta really think about that. But Isayama, the reason why these videos is coming out so slow is because Isayama really mind fucked the shit out of me. Like, he fucked me up. Like it's crazy. He fucked me up. But yeah, this is really the end of the video, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Like I said, you ain't gotta like, you ain't gotta comment, but I do appreciate it if you hit the sub button if you're new. And I'm out.